Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you everything I got my two kids for Easter this year. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome, come on in, make yourselves comfortable. I have two sons, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back, and you already know that. One is 8 and one is about to turn 7. And every year I always share everything I'm getting for them in their Easter baskets and kind of what we're doing gifts for Easter, just to give you guys ideas, or if you're just like curious what we got going on, that's what I'm sharing in this video. I will preface this by saying that this is just what my family does for Easter. We all have our own traditions and it's totally fine if you go all out and you get your kids thousands of dollars worth of stuff, or if they just get chocolate, or if they just dye eggs or whatever. Everyone's traditions are their own. So when it comes to Easter, my family is all about the candy. The Easter baskets, the main event is the candy. That's the point here. So the first thing I got, and honestly, I think that their Easter baskets are identical this year. The first thing we got are the Haribo Happy Hoppers. I try to find these every year. I got them at Target, and they're just like bunnies and carrots, and they're just gummies. And I also got a third pack that I always give to my husband. If he doesn't find it, sometimes he eats it before Easter, but each kid is getting some gummies. Next, we've got our Peeps. Now, this year, I think I did this last year too, I can't quite remember. I just did the little bunnies because my kids get excited about a Peep, but they never like eat a whole like big package of Peeps. It just doesn't happen. They're exciting for like 1 or 2 Peeps and then they're like done, they're over it. So I like these like smaller ones. I think they're like $1.29 or something. I got these at Target as well because there's just 4 in there and it's like the perfect amount of Peep. I wish that they had them in the little chicks instead of the bunnies in the smaller packs, but they only had the bunnies, and like whatever, good enough. We can just have that. So that's what I got in the way of Peeps. No Easter is complete without a Peep, but the big packages, it's too much Peeps. All right, next, because you know I am a deal queen, I swooped in to Target when they had like 75% off all of their Valentine's Day stuff, and I picked up this cotton candy. So technically it's got little hearts on it. Technically this is a Valentine's Day item. However, I got it for like a quarter or something. And it doesn't expire for like an insane long amount of time. So they each are getting this little tub of cotton candy. I know they're gonna love it. Like I said, we're all about the candy this time of year. And next, guys, would there be an Easter complete without the Reese's egg? We talk about the shapes every time. If you're not new here, you know that this whole speech is coming where I discuss that the chocolate to peanut butter ratio in the shapes is ideal. It could be a Christmas tree, it could be a stocking, it could be a pumpkin. For some reason, the shapes are the best. Top tier Reese's. So obviously I picked up a pack of these. Now the hard part about this is I didn't open it either and separate them because I'm trying really hard not to eat these before Easter. I should just automatically buy 2 packs because I feel like every year, no matter what, if it's Christmas, if it's Halloween, whatever, anytime I buy a pack of these, I open them and I eat them before a said holiday. So I'm trying my hardest to just let it be. They're calling to me. Oh, they're so good. Also in the same Reese's vein, I do have just a couple of regular Reese's peanut butter cups. 2 of them for each of them. These were actually from Valentine's Day. They've got little hearts on them. These were from just like a multi-pack that I bought for Valentine's Day, like clearanced out, and I, ate some, but I had 4 left and I was like, perfect, we'll just tuck those into the Easter basket. We'll be good to go. I love shopping like right after a holiday, especially at Target. All of their food stuff goes, at a big discount. And a lot of times I'll get Halloween candy that I use for Christmas, and then I'll get Christmas candy that I use for Valentine's Day. And the kids don't care. It all tastes delicious as long as it's not like overtly Santa-y. Then like, who cares if there's a heart on it for Easter? I love a deal. So get in there after Easter and score all that candy. I'm telling you now. Next, I got, you guys, I've started this tradition last year or the year before. The tiny Nutella jars, they're so cute. And now they've started doing them for other holidays as well with like different colored lids. So now my kids are always expecting one of these in their stockings and their Easter baskets. I just think they're so flippin' cute. And my kids just love a tiny thing, like they just are into that. So while I could just buy a tub of Nutella for a couple bucks, instead they each get their own itty bitty Nutella and we'll probably eat them right away with a tiny little spoon. Instead of putting it on like a piece of toast, they will just eat these right out of the jar. So cute, and I also found these at Target. Next, it is time for a Kinder Egg, because obviously this is the perfect time of year to have a Kinder Egg. Now, these are also the heart ones that I got after Valentine's Day, because they were, you know, 75% off or whatever. I will be adding other Kinder Eggs, but we're getting the real ones, because actually it's weird this year because Easter ended up being during spring break, because it's in March this year, and we're actually going to be traveling on Easter. So kind of is weird, but we're actually just celebrating Easter the next week. We're just pushing it because, you know, whatever, we can do that if we want. So we are celebrating Easter later, but my husband and I are going to be in the Netherlands, so we can get the real Kinder Eggs, the illegal ones, the choking hazard Kinder Eggs, which, if you've ever had one, are not really a choking hazard. You'd have to really try to choke on one of those. It's not like I'm giving my kids anything dangerous. However, there will be real Kinder Eggs in the basket. I just don't physically have them yet because I am not in the Netherlands yet, but they're coming. Next, I got another Reese's item because Reese's is everyone's favorite, and actually, we've never had these before, and I now wish I would have bought one for myself because I really want to try one, but I got these little eggs. Aren't they cute? I feel like I must have seen them before in life, but I've never had one. I found them at Ollie's of all places, which is like a crazy fun discount store. So the date on them though isn't like old or weird, so I don't know. But they were only 50 cents a piece. So these Reese's egg are totally different. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go buy one for myself because I wanna know about the peanut butter to chocolate ratio on these bad boys. Sound off below. Are these as good as the shapes? Are they better? What's going on here? Do we need to just have a Reese's taste test where I taste every Reese's item and rank them? I would get so sick, but I do want to do that. Next, we've got bottles of Prime. If you watched my What I Got My Kids for Christmas video, then you know how my kids feel about Prime. For Christmas, they got one bottle of every single flavor available, and they loved it. Last year in their Easter basket, they also got a bottle of Prime. I picked the pink one, strawberry watermelon, just because it's like a springy color and I think it'll look cute with everything. My kids are easy to please. They still think Prime is like the epitome of coolness, and they'll be very excited to see these in their Easter basket. And of course, we can't have an Easter basket without a chocolate bunny. This is the Favorite Day, which is the Target brand. I think they were like $2 a piece, and there was a cartwheel for like 20% off. So they were not very expensive. Yet again, I feel like I can still get away with the cheap bunnies. Eventually, my kids are gonna get like, you know, a Ghirardelli bunny, and they'll be like, oh, this is how that's supposed to taste. But at this point, their palates are not refined enough, so we just go with the cheap bunnies, and they are very excited every time. And these are the solid ones, the solid milk chocolate bunnies. And they will probably be consumed immediately on Easter. All right, the next couple of things are non-food things. I also like to do like some toys or like fun activities in there. I got each of the boys a yo-yo. I don't think either of them have a yo-yo. These were in the dollar spot at Target. They were $3 a piece. It's the Duncan, the original, world's #1. It's a genuine Duncan. I don't know about that, but it is the original butterfly. So I'm not sure what that means either, but I know that probably on Easter we will be watching YouTube tutorials and doing fun yo-yo stuff. Now in years past, I've gotten like an actual like present that I wrap, and usually it's something like $20 or less, just like a toy or an activity or something fun for each of the boys. Back in the day, it used to be like when they were really little, we'd get like a Melissa and Doug like food item where they would, like I think Desmond got like a sushi set one year, like little, not expensive, but fun, you know, exciting things. And guys, my kids are just getting too old for that. They like don't want that kind of stuff anymore, which is like kind of sad. I feel like they're too young to like stop like playing with toys, but we are in this digital age and they are way more excited about like digital items. So this year I've decided to go kind of a different route with their like wrapped gift, and I got them gift cards, which I know is like boring, but I tried to make it at least a little bit fun. So we got $15 gift cards for Apple so they can use them on their iPads. because they do tons of fun, you know, games and whatnot on the iPad. So we've got $15 for each kid, but the way that I thought I would make this fun is that I got each of them a wallet because neither of them have wallets. They got these little like crossbody bags for Christmas that they've been wearing around. So I thought, okay, now you get a wallet. So I got Pikachu for one boy and Mario for the other. I think Pikachu will go to my oldest, Mario will go to my youngest. These were at Target, they were $8 a piece. And I thought that that was just like a cute idea. And now they can have their little, they get like an allowance every Friday. So now they can have a place to store their money and their school IDs and their little gift cards. So kind of, you know, boring going the gift card route, but I thought the wallet made it at least like a little more fun. I tried. And then if you've watched any of my previous videos like this, when I get the kids for Easter, we always try to do something like a family gift that's for the outside. Because really, for Easter for us is also marking this time of year. We live in Michigan where the sun is emerging. We are coming out of hibernation. It is almost springtime, and we like to celebrate that in the Easter times by getting like an outdoor item. In the past, some of the things we got yard bowling once. We got like a cornhole game one time. We've gotten like big packs of sidewalk chalk, outdoor activities. One time we got like a little kiddie pool, things like that. So this year I was like really racking my brain trying to find something that they would like for outdoors. And I do believe I got the perfect thing. I got this on Amazon. I will link it down below. It is a giant checker set. And on one side is checkers and on the other side is tic-tac-toe. My kids love playing checkers with each other. It's like a thing that they're really into right now. And I thought this one would be fun because they can play it outside. We could take it on picnics to parks. We could also take it to the beach. And it comes in this little case. And the pieces are these big foam pieces, so like easy to keep clean. And like they also have X's and O's on them if you wanted to use them for tic-tac-toe. And then the mat it's a 4-foot mat. I'm not gonna get it all out because it's like it's really nicely folded in there. But I will link it so if you want to take a look at like the listing. And it's a 4-foot mat and it's big and it's like waterproof and like easy to keep clean. And that way we can like play tic-tac-toe outside. It was like $30, I believe, which is like not hugely expensive. Just like, but definitely will like be a lot of fun and we'll get a lot of use out of it. So we definitely like to do some outdoory type gifts for this time of year. Some years in past it's been like bubbles, but I'm like so sad my kids like don't care about bubbles anymore. I'm like, why are you growing up so fast? The last thing I'm gonna share with you is just what our jelly bean selection this year is. And we have selected the Jolly Rancher jelly beans. We always dye eggs and hide them, but we also do eggs that have candy inside, just like the little plastic eggs. And this year I have selected Jolly Rancher jelly beans. And I really want to eat these too. I really just want to open them and eat them right now. They look so good. But I'm gonna wait. But we always try to get like a fun jelly bean, like Sweet Tarts, Jolly Rancher, something more exciting than like the old-fashioned ones because I don't think the old-fashioned ones are very tasty. I'm sorry, I just don't. All right, you guys, and that's it. That's the video. That is all the stuff I got for my kids for Easter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I've given you maybe some inspiration, some ideas for the littles in your life. Happy season changing, everyone. Welcome to the sun, finally. I'm very excited for spring and for all the content to come. So yeah, definitely stick around if you want to see. I always post an Easter vlog. I don't share my kids that much on this channel, but the Easter vlog is one that I do every year. It's usually just like a 5-minute like montage of Easter morning. And really, I just love looking back on those and watching my kids grow. So you can look forward to that, although it will be a week later this year, like I said, because we're just rescheduling Easter because we can. So you can look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.